What's up, guys? It's Maverick 10. Guys, there's this guy, right? And he's out of high school, but he's still living with his parents. And he's trying to get out in the real world. He wants to get a new job, start a career, just get things rolling, right? But he's having a hard time making it all click. He's having a hard time understanding life. So he goes to his father. He says, "Dad, I want to move out of the house. I want to get a career going, but I'm having a hard time understanding the real world." His dad says, "You know what? You want to help me out with that when I was your age? Was when I finally understood the difference between potentially and realistically." Do you know the difference, son, between potentially and realistically? Son goes, "I know the definitions, but not really. I don't understand it." He goes, "Okay, do me a favor, son. Go to your mother, your sister, and your brother and ask them all this one question. Ask them, would you have sex with Brad Pitt for $1 million? Son says, "Okay." So he goes to his mother. He says, "Mom, I got a question for you." She goes, "What's that?" He goes, "Would you have sex with Brad Pitt for $1 million? His mom goes, "Oh man, me and your father have been together for so long, and I've never went out on him. He's never cheated on me. But $1 million, we could do a lot of that. Could really help our family out. We could clean up the house, do some things with the car, different things like that. So, one time, yeah, I'd have sex with Brad Pitt for $1 million." Son says, "Okay." So he goes to his sister. He says, "Sis, got a question for you. Would you have sex with Brad Pitt for $1 million? Sister goes, "Well, yeah. I'd have sex with the guy for free. He's one of the hottest guys in the world. Yeah, I'd totally have sex with Brad Pitt for $1 million. Guy goes, "Okay." Goes to his brother. "Bruh, got a question for you. Would you sleep with Brad Pitt, have sex with him for $1 million? His brother goes, "Oh, I don't know if I could sleep with a guy, have sex with another dude. I don't know. But $1 million, man. Think of all that I could do with $1 million. That'd be sweet. I guess if nobody found out one time, yeah, I'd have sex with Brad Pitt for $1 million." I goes, "All right." So he goes back to his father. He says, "Did you find the difference between potentially and realistically?" The guy says, "Not really." He goes, "Well, what'd they say, son, when you asked them if they'd have sex with Brad Pitt for $1 million?" Son goes, "They all said they would. All three of them." The dad said all of them said they would do it. He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay, son, look at it this way. Potentially, we're sitting on $3 million. Realistically, we live with 2 sluts and a homo." Where are you going with this, Mav? Let me tell you the difference, guys, between potentially and realistically when it comes to E3 and Sony's press conference. Now, potentially, Sony could win E3. Nintendo and Microsoft, they could all win E3. Well, Matt, I've heard people, "Matt, you can't win E3. I disagree. I believe you can win E3 just as 2 movies that released on the same Friday has a winner on Sunday night. I believe you can win E3. Better conference, better announcements, better game releases, better footage. You can win E3. Potentially, Sony could win E3. Realistically? Well, let's talk about this. Sony, potentially. Potentially, they could talk a lot about LBP2. They could talk about SOCOM 4, PlayStation Move, a little bit here and there. Maybe announcements for Infamous 2, Killzone 3, Resistance 3. Potentially, your boy's looking forward to maybe a Siphon Filter announcement for PlayStation 3. Realistically, they'll probably talk about the Move too long. Realistically, we probably won't see a whole lot of footage of new game releases. Realistically, I'm not going to say realistically there's not going to be a Siphon Filter for PlayStation 3, because deep down, I want it so bad I don't want to even admit that it's realistically probably not going to happen. If I were Sony, what I would do, I'll tell you one thing right that comes to mind right now. Celebrities. No celebrities. In fact, I take that back. 2 celebrities, but not celebrities like you're thinking. Okay, I don't need Alec Baldwin telling me to go buy Assassin's Creed 3. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need Green Day on stage performing. I don't need that. It's not 1995 anymore, guys. Remember back in the day when you found out that your favorite actor played video games and how it was really cool? Okay, everybody plays games now. Don't get me wrong. It's still very cool when you find out someone that you like who's famous does something that you do. You're both into the same things. That's cool. But I don't need that at E3. My 2 celebrities I would have on stage at Sony's press conference. Number 1, David Jaffe. He's a celebrity. He's a gaming celebrity. We know who he is. I don't care if his game that he's announcing is Twisted Metal, if it's a new IP, or if it's the sequel to Lair. I would have him on stage as much as he wanted to be there. It's your floor, David. You do whatever you want, bro. It's your stage. Number 2, who I would have at the Sony press conference, Kevin Butler. That guy needs to be on the stage. We already all think he's funny. He's charismatic. Have him do something with the Move, because they're going to promote the Move. Whether you're into it or you're not into it, guys, you're going to get the Move shoved down your throat at E3, which is fine. As a business standpoint, I understand that. But I think we don't want to see a half-hour tech demo on the Move. We want to see real games. It would be nice to see some games we already own being used with the Move, and no doubt some new games. Now, guys, I would also have, if I were Sony, I would also have some. I wouldn't just go there and say Infamous 2 coming out, Resistance 3 coming out. I want to see some footage. Realistically, I think that'll happen. I think that could probably happen with a few games. Like I said earlier, you're not going to see tons of footage on all these new games. Something else I would do, and this realistically could happen, if I were Sony, I would get in bed with, figuratively, a multi-platform game, like they did with Batman Arkham Asylum, like Xbox did with Modern Warfare 2 or Grand Theft Auto. Get in bed with one of these developers, one of these publishers, and I don't care if it's buy this multi-platform game for PS3 and you get a home space, or you get the DLC a week before, whatever it is. I would pick one of the big games coming out this fall, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, whatevs, and just say, buy it. Give me a reason to buy it on PS3 first. I would do something like that. But guys, I guess this video really isn't about realism or potential. What it really is about, guys, is what you need to do at E3. Not you, Sony. Us as gamers. Get excited about it, guys. Blog about it. Write on forum posts about it. Make a video about it. Talk to your friends about it. Watch it, record it, watch it again. Whatever it is that you think is fun to do with E3, do it. But more importantly, guys, have fun with it. It's not very often that we as gamers get a mainstream event that's all about us. Guys, when they release a video game, a movie adaptation of a video game, they have to put things in there to appease the gamers, also to appeal to people who didn't play the game, same way with comic books. But with E3, it's all about us, guys. Now, there's going to be some pushing of movies there and some celebrities there, but when it comes right down to it, E3 is for us. It's our biggest show of the year, and it's all for us. Remember 10 years ago when you had to find out what happened at E3, you had to read about it a month and a half after it happened? There's 25 hours of coverage on G4. It's right there, guys. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. Above everything else, just have fun with it, guys, because I know I am. Unless, of course, Siphon Filter isn't announced for PS3, then in which case the entire show will be an epic fail. But other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy the play? That's a historic joke. You want to hear it one more time? Okay. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy the play? Did you get it? You're not laughing. Oh, you got it. You just think it was funny. Okay. Hey, worth a shot, right? Guys, enjoy E3. I want to get this video up because no doubt in a few weeks, YouTube's going to be exploding with E3 videos and things like that. So enjoy, guys. Have fun with it. Post about it. Make a video about it. Do whatever it is you want to do. Just enjoy, guys. Have fun with it. I'm Maverick 10. I'm out of breath.